Welcome, Nya! Today, I will demonstrate how to use the card sorters in the high school DxD Chesswords deck builder. This script is bound to each button object and allows you to set the card names and descriptions from the custom cards. In this example, we will use the chess classes for the names and colors for the descriptions. If you're feeling lost, please watch the playlist for this series so you can start at the beginning.
I've just created a color-coded deck for It is got that card back on it. And this I just imagine would be similar to be playing like Uno, but we've got 13 colors and 6 different suits plus 3 special cards. Usually when I start the sorting, I will go and place my entire deck here onto my king sorter, and then I would press the button and we would go through all of the suits and divide them evenly. I don't think that that's the flow that we're going to want for this game, but the sorting buttons is another script that you might want to know how it works. I have 12 of each of these classes. 12 kings, 12 queens, 12 rooks, 12 bishops, 12 knights, and 12 pawns. So what else is in here is probably the special cards, so we can search it to see what it didn't want to sort was all of this. And in my game, white is going to be wild. The king would be a wild, also the pawn would be a wild, so all 6 of them will be wilds. Each of these sorters have a warning not to sort more than 200 cards at a time. This has a very good chance of crashing Tabletop Simulator, and I tried to just keep my decks under that marker for that reason. If we go to scripting editor, we can look at how the script is working. He tells us this is the order cards are looked for and with what name. So if I come here and I hover over it, it tells me King Red. So the top part is going to be the name, it's going to be King. Red is the description, that's going to be the suit. So this is ref card order. This is the king sorter. I have king commented out, so it is bringing everything over into this other pile and sorting it there. But it left all my kings behind because they were not referenced in the script. And then down here, we can see this is the order of suits are looked for. If you have no suit names, just leave this as is and make group suits mode equal to 0. Which is what I'm doing here because I only want them to be sorted by the name for this reason. So I've added all of my colors that will be noted in the card descriptions, and this part up here are all of the card names. And we can see wild, draw 2, and then reverse and skip. So it does seem to be in reverse order here. Using Google Drive shared direct image links. So first we need to make sure it's a shareable link that you could, if you had the link, you could access the file. So that is a sharing setting that you would do in Google. And then we would need this part to be in front of the file ID. So this is what Google wants you to use for your shared link. And this doesn't work. So all you have to do is grab this between the D and the what comes after it, the view, and then you put this in front of it and you would have a direct image link that you could use in Tabletop Simulator. I'm going to copy it to my clipboard. And then I want to go to Custom. I'll replace it and press Import. And I always press Cancel to this message because there's so many unique items on the table. I don't usually want to update anything but the one that I'm updating. So now I have a different skin that's telling me, okay, this one's going to sort it by color. And that's what I wanted. I'm going to take my pile of 117 cards and bring it over to this sorter that I've created for the different colors. So we'll look at the scripting editor again. The group soup mode equals 1 will allow us to sort by the card name as well as the card description. And if I click this button and there isn't a deck here, it will kick back an error. It will say no deck to sort, but we should be good to test this out. I'm going to press the button. And then you have to wait for it to process it. And then we can search our pile, our deck, and we can see it's going to be labeled in reverse order. So we've got blacks on the bottom. But this white king is on top because it's a wild. So if we had the blacks on top, we would see this black pawn, followed by the black knight, and the black bishop, the black rook, the black queen, the black king, and then we would have these special cards.
Thanks for watching, Nya! Stay tuned if you want to learn more about Chess Wars and the Mobage card deck builder mod. Bye bye for Nya!